Hello. In this video, I'm gonna quickly go over my personal suggestions on which hosting companies you should use, ones to avoid, and things to look for when you're buying your server. To start out with, I'm going to say this is just my opinion and my interactions with doing all of these servers and some personal experiences with these companies throughout the years. To start off with, server companies I'd say to not go with. I would not go with Nitrado. If you are going to instantly set up your server and begin having players on it. However, if you are going to go make a server just for you to build a little bit on and figure out how to code, I would suggest Nitrado. Buy a 4-slot server. It's as cheap as they come and will do what you need it to do as long as you don't need support, because with Nitrado you should not expect any support of any kind. My personal suggestion would be Host Havoc. They have fair and decent prices, competitive with everyone else. They have quick features like Steam Workshop, automatic install of keys and everything in mods. That I'll go over how to do in other videos. The setup is very easy. They're very reliable, and I've personally used them and made many tickets. They get back to you very quick and will try to the best of their ability help you and assist you in any way they can. Next off, you have GTX. Also a very decent host. I don't personally use them or very often suggest them, but you get basically the same thing. It's missing a couple features that other hosts have. It also has a couple features that other hosts don't have. So when it comes to this versus Host Havoc, it's basically just down to your opinion and honestly what you want to do. Next, that many devs suggest, you have a dedicated server. This you'd have to remote connect in using a remote connection desktop, and I wouldn't suggest this ever. Not unless you have a very high pop server already and you want to spend the extra money, because frankly it is not worth it when you're starting out. The only thing with dedicateds I suggest is something like this. This is something I have off of a hoster. Is a web UI with all the benefits of a web UI and some other perks that I've made him install myself, and that it just makes it super stupid easy to do. And it basically has a bunch of the benefits of a dedicated, because in this case I can't remember which server has no RAM limit, no CPU limit, and it has all the benefits of a dedicated and the benefits of a web UI, and no pain of a dedicated. I frankly would say just stay away from a dedicated until you have an established pop and you know you're gonna spend the money, because it's not worth it. It's never worth it. Host Havoc is great. The only thing you may run into them is a RAM memory issue, as you can see. I would personally suggest going with Host Havoc, and once you get up to maybe 20 people, 30 people, just upgrade your RAM one time and it will be able to be fine. It will run everything fine and it'll be able to support your server. If you have lots of mods, say 50, 60 mods, you also may run into an issue of having too little RAM with maybe 20 players on it. In that case, I would also suggest just paying the little bit extra to get RAM instead of spending a lot more going with something else. Anyway, that's my short little video on my suggestions for where to start, how to buy your server. Ultimately, you don't need to spend that much money to start your server, and you shouldn't. It's not worth it. You should grow your server and grow your machine as you grow. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Thanks for watching.